Once you drop down in there, how do you get out? Okay. So today I'm exploring an abandoned zoo. There's an old abandoned zoo here in Griffith Park in Hollywood. It's one of those places that a ton of people have made videos about, and it's also one of those places that I've never been to, but yet it's like 20 minutes away from my house. So no time to go out in the wilderness today. Instead, I'm gonna do an adventure right in my backyard. I have not explored that much in this area of Griffith Park. You can see in the backside there, you got the valley, San Fernando Valley, and you can barely make out the mountains out there, the San Gabriel Mountains, where I do a lot of hikes and stuff like that, Angeles National Forest. It's a pretty hazy hot day in LA today. Made a rookie mistake, no hat, guys, no hat. I'm gonna fry. I got no sunblock on. I didn't even bring any water. I just came straight from the gym and I was like, I gotta make a video. And I'm glad I remembered, like, oh yeah, the zoo. Like, you haven't done the zoo in forever. I've been thinking about, like, stuff like this is like something that's been on my list since I moved here, like 3.5 years ago. I don't know how much of this is true, but I've heard like you can smell like the cages and stuff like stink like animals, and it sounded kind of depressing and sad to me. I'm not really a huge fan of zoos personally, but I do like abandoned places. I was kind of avoiding this place too because I feel like it might be overrun with a lot of people. There's a ton of like kids having their birthday parties here and stuff, but haven't seen too many people on this trail yet. Hopefully it's not overrun. I had always envisioned me coming here like early in the morning, or supposedly it's like scary at night. I think they do actually like a Halloween haunted house in this part of the park, backside of Griffith Park. It's the backside from relative to where I live, which I usually come to Griffith Park from the other side. So it looks like at one point this area that I'm heading into was fenced off, so I would imagine that means I'm getting close to the old zoo. It's a little confusing. So it looks like where the picnic area is, they have these structures fenced off. They're real easy to hop the fence though. And saw some kids back here already, so I'm gonna check it out. These big enclosures. This place would be creepy as hell at night for sure. Might climb up on top of this. Probably pretty cool view up there. Can you guys go in here?
What?
You know if you can get in here?
No, I don't think so.
Huh. So there's a ton of graffiti inside, so there's got to be a way to get inside of it. I don't know how, but oh, here we go. Looks like the question is, once you drop down in there, how do you get out? Okay. All right, well, I'm down in here now. How'd you guys get down there?
How'd you get up there?
I dropped in from the ceiling.
Oh man, you just come through.
Oh, so there's an opening down there?
Mm-hmm.
This one's open.
Do the other ones go there? So it looks like this is chained up, but there were people that came up from that way. So apparently you can come up from the bottom there. So I guess I'm gonna go back up through that through that hole in the roof. I hope I can do this. Looks like I can put my feet on this ledge here, and then this thing is like a cable, so I should be able to pull myself out. I don't know about these rebar. I don't think I trust my weight to that. This is a little more sturdy, but this cable feels good. Oh man. I feel like Jean-Claude Van Damme right now. Looks like there's 3 structures here, so I'm gonna check out. This is the second one I'm dropping into, and then I'm gonna come up from the bottom. I think these were the lions' cages, from what I've read and heard. And one of my buddies told me he could still smell animal piss in there, but after seeing all the garbage and the graffiti, pretty confident it's not animal piss that you're smelling. It's like homeless piss or tagger piss or just people who are down in there checking it out piss, but definitely don't think it's animal piss. The tricky part is like getting a shot and climbing down. Oh man. Fuck. Whew. Hello. I dropped down from the roof. All right, well, sweat my ass off. I got no water. Getting lightheaded. I gotta climb out of here now. I'm here to save the animals. Transporter. I'm gonna crank up my transporter to high voltage. Pretty interesting, actually. More interesting than I expected it to be. Okay, so this is what most people check out right here, I think. This is most people come to this spot. So I think most videos out there are of these open spots. They're right next to the picnic area, but I haven't actually watched too many videos, but wonder how many people drop down from the top like I did. So that's where I was before, up those stairs. Weird. I mean, I guess they must have had a fence here at some point. Or somewhere. I mean, how else do you keep the animals from running out? Guys, the abandoned LA Zoo in Griffith Park, that place actually was pretty cool. Met some cool people and trading abandoned spots, trading cool spots to check out, so that was cool. So guys, let this be a lesson to you. You don't always have to be deep in the wilderness and jumping off cliffs to find adventure. This place is 15-20 minutes from my house. I had never been here. I bet a lot of people have never been here. You can do stuff like this. You can find adventure even in your own backyard. All it takes is an adventurous spirit, an inquisitive mind. Put one foot in front of the other. Get out there, find your adventure, and be infamous.
Any gainers?
I'm too old and fat to do that. Come on.
No gainers?
Infamous.